God damn, do these chapters feel short. I crave for more One Punch Man, like Pig God craves for more monsters to shove down his gullet. And speaking of Pig God, this dude is more of a horror monster than the actual monsters. He just straight up eats every monster he encounters, even when they're begging for their lives, with no remorse. I don't see how they could taste good at all, but clearly his body doesn't work like everybody else's. To be honest, Pig God should probably be straight up considered a monster. He's at a point where I can't really call him human. Two new cadres showed up this chapter, the first one being Gums, who made his debut by swallowing Pig God whole. One does not simply eat Pig God, though, and Gums is forced to spit him out when Pig God started struggling within him. They then had one of the weirdest clashes I've ever seen. They smashed their teeth together, making it kind of look like they were aggressively trying to make out with each other, but using too much teeth. Please, Rule 34, don't do it. The next cadre that is revealed this chapter is Evil Natural Water. Nothing seems natural about this water, though, as it can move around on its own and has eyeballs floating in it. And unfortunately for Atomic Samurai's disciples, it seems to have murderous tendencies. There were some fish monsters living within this water as well that would jump out and attack any living creature around them, including other monsters. But those were taken out pretty quickly as they were only threat level Tiger. Now the way the water seems to be attacking is by shooting out high-speed jets of water that are so powerful they can pierce right through Ian's sword like butter. This monster is a very bad matchup for these three swordsmen, as Atomic Samurai has yet to teach them how to cut water. You would think that would have been one of the things Atomic Samurai would have taught them by now, as it's not like these guys are novices, they're the top of A class. Cutting liquid seems like the thing you would learn right after cutting solids, and if there's such a technique, I feel like it should be one of the fundamentals in a world with liquid-like monsters living in it. Maybe Atomic Samurai is just slacking on his teachings. He seems like the type to put things off. He's also the same guy whose plan to defeat monsters that can resist sword slashes was to hit them faster and harder, so I don't have much faith in his techniques against water either. It's probably the same thing. All of the cadres have now engaged in battle, so the next few chapters should be continuations of these fights. Pig God vs. Gums is definitely one of the ones I'm most interested in, as these are two characters that defeat their enemies by eating them, so it might turn into a competition of who can eat who first, which will be somewhat disturbing. And if they aren't trying to eat each other, I'm interested in what type of fighting style Pig God has besides eating things. On the flip side, the Evil Natural Water versus the Atomic Samurai's pupils is one of the fights I'm least interested in. The water isn't that exciting, and I don't really care about Atomic Samurai's disciples that much. If some or all of them die, that would be pretty interesting, as it would actually bring some hero deaths into the series, and I would love to see Atomic Samurai's reaction. I kind of doubt that'll happen though. I'm expecting the three of them to either figure out a way to deal with the water, or for someone stronger to step in. That's about everything I have to say about this chapter. Let's hope for a longer one next time. See you then!
Please come back.